Oh, hello. It's so nice to see you. Listen, once a business is up and running, has found stability and profitability, the comfort of success can lull even the most diligent of minds. It just happens. After all, the business is working. But scaling up the business, finding new avenues of growth, of share, of market. Those are the challenges that real entrepreneurs face. And today we're all set to live out loud with the founder of Porsh Hair, celebrity stylist and award-winning hairdresser, Jane Okoth. Hello and welcome to Sheila Lives Out Loud. I'm so glad you found our channel. Did you make time to subscribe? If you haven't, there's time for you to do so. And remember to hit notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. My name is Sheila Moniga. Thank you for living out loud with us today. And we are at the Posh Hair plant. Onwards and upwards. We are going to have a chat and it's all about growth with this amazing woman, celebrity stylist, Jane Okoth. Good day to you, madam.
Good day.
It's so good to see you. Look at you. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, I know you. There's somebody who's checking you out for the first time. So how would you describe yourself to someone?
My name is Jane Okoth. I run a salon, Rapunzel Salon. And also I brand myself as Jane Stylist because I style hair. And this time round, I wanted to venture into a plant, a factory, where we manufacture Porsche hair. Porsche hair is about good hair, a Porsche hair, that Porsche look. And we have all this Porsche hair. And
there's variety in
we have
plenty.
All in varieties and plenty. Yeah.
Now, before we even talk about Porsche hair, there's so much that defines who Jane is. And I'd like us to go back to Rapunzel because we know you for fixing the hair and recommending to your different clients. I think this look will be good for you. I think you should try this. Maybe scale down on this one. Look a little younger with this one. I know that you're very good at doing that. Let's go back to the salon business and knowing that you were going to grow into Porsche hair because there's something that you must have noticed to give birth to Porsche hair. So let's go back to the salon business and you running that business and then finding that gap in the market to come up with Porsche hair.
Why I came up with Porsche hair is because you see most clients, they go to other salons or different salons and maybe example, they go to a salon and the hair is tangled. So I came with this Porsche hair because most of our clients, they don't want to wash their hair at home. And once they travel, they like, let me try and wash my hair here. So with Porsche hair, you can wash your hair at home because it flows. Unless that hairdresser doesn't know what she's doing or what they're doing.
Right.
And also why we came with Porsche hair, in case that hair tangles somewhere else, we have a solution for it. The client brings back the hair and we can untangle the hair in a safe way without damaging the hair. So Porsche hair, it's like something that I wanted to invent in so that the clients don't have those problems. Because a client will buy a wig somewhere else and like, why is this hair tangling? I don't understand. And it's human hair, it's taking color. Because most of the human hair, they are manufactured human hair. And they are mixed fibers with animal fiber. And people don't know. And also they are mixed with sisal. And people don't know. And when they sell it into the market, they say, this is human hair. Because it's animal fiber, they think it's human hair. And some of the human hair, they collect from the salons. Like when people cut their hair, they collect and then they make it into human hair.
Right.
So they had different types. And some of the human hair, they mix with synthetic fiber, which is called kanekalon, so that it will create human hair. So when I came to this Porsche hair, I wanted to scale up my business and to standardize the product. When I standardize, I mean that it's pure human hair. No mixed fiber in it.
Okay.
So Porsche hair is a brand that a client will feel like I've treated myself and there's no mixed fiber in it like other hair. And it's easy to manage and it will last a client for 5 years because I realize most of our clients, they are business people. Some are students who are abroad. So I decided, what can I do so that this hair can last and she can maintain it at home for easy maintenance for like a period of 5 to 6 years before she buys another hair.
When we look at the local Kenyan hair market, we understand that extensions are a way of life for many Kenyan women.
Yes, it is.
While we do have the natural hair movement that's gaining ground and growing, women are free to choose what they want.
Yes.
And quite a few women today, be it synthetic or human hair, will make that option for extensions on their hair.
Yes.
In looking at other providers in the market, because you know the competition is steep and it's tough,
Yeah.
making sure that you can conquer the market, making sure that Porsche hair stands out. There's certain promises and guarantees that you are making to your clients. Tell us a little bit more about the brand promise for Porsche hair.
For Porsche hair is all about the quality, especially the hairdressers, because I've trained about the manufacturing and the coloring of hair. I did it, I have a certificate for it. So if any of the hairdresser come and buy hair from me, like in bulk, and they are selling it to the hairdresser, I guarantee that hairdresser that this hair, in case it tangles, and it will never tangle, they bring back to us. Because one reason, we have a solution to untangle it. I'm also giving a promise to the clients who are the users that when they use Porsche hair, they are guaranteed of their money. It's like what we say, money back. But you see, it's because the hair is good quality and it lasts the client for like 5 years, 6 years, and you can reuse it as many times as possible, as many years as you want, like within 1 year to 5 to 6 years before you add another one. And with the hairdressers, most of the hairdressers, they're just hairdressers. Maybe they have not trained the manufacturing of hair. But for us, is that the manufacturing is not like you manufacture the hair, but it's called hair processing. So the process from the donor, who the people cut their hair, they treat the hair and all that. We promise this hair is original and it's God-made hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that we've moved to God-made hair, we are in Africa.
Yeah.
Our God-made hair doesn't
kinky
always
hair.
look like this. This one comes in a little bag and you exchange a little money for it.
Yeah.
And there's no shame in the game. It's
Yes.
quite okay to do
Yes,
it.
okay.
Where did you learn about manufacturing? Because yes, while it is God-given hair,
Yep.
there's still some processes that happen and go
Yes.
into making Porsche hair. Where did you learn about that?
Sheila, for the last 5 years, I've been doing my research. My first research was in China because everybody was saying all hair comes from China. When I went to China, I was shocked because some hair, they're like cooked, like they're baking the hair, and they mix the fiber, and it all looked like human hair. Once you put it on the client, it tangles. After a week or 2 weeks, it tangles. That was my first stop because everybody was like Chinese hair, Chinese hair. My next stop was in India. Why did I go to India? I bought the Good Hair by Chris Rock. So when I saw that temple, I was like, I want to visit the temple and see how the Indians do. I went to Chennai. I took my flight to Chennai. That was like 3-4 years ago. And then I went to the temple. I went to the factory. I saw how the Indians do it. Another place I went to Mozambique, Maputo. Then I saw they have the factory. They import the hair from India, and then they have those factories in Mozambique and then in Brazil. So they manufacture, they say this is Brazilian hair. Kumbe, they've just taken the hair from
India and have packaged it.
I went again to Vietnam. I did my research to Vietnam, and then I saw the factory. There's Vietnamese hair where they cut the hair and do all that. So finally, I went to Korea. When I went to Korea, that is when I realized about the synthetic hair, how they manufacture hair, how they source hair from different, they have European hair, they have Filipino hair. So these are different Orientals. So the West, what they do, most of the Chinese people, they take the waste. And once they take the waste, they mix with some fiber. And then later, they turn it to human hair. But the originality of the hair, maybe it's from India, from China, from Vietnam, from Philippines, from different Asian parts of the world.
Right.
So most of the hair that tangles are Chinese, and sometimes not Chinese, from China. And sometimes when in India, when they cut those hair, they mix the strands facing, the shafts facing different direction. So when they put it in the sack, and then you take that hair, you start manufacturing it, it starts tangling again.
Right, it doesn't behave in the way that natural,
that
God-given hair
yes,
would behave.
Because the way the processing, they did the processing. Because in India, they don't mix the hair, but the way they handle the hair.
Okay.
But you see, when you go for this training of manufacturing of hair and all that, and you walk around all those Asian countries, you get to realize every country, there's a way they do their manufacturing. Every country. Nobody should lie to you that I went to London, I did my course. They will all source the hair from India, China. Even Chinese people, they cut their hair and they sell. So we have different people who cut their hair and sell. But the problem is they mix the hair.
Okay.
Yes.
In going to Mozambique, Maputo, a wonderful place from what I hear and what I read, did you get inspired to set up Kenya's first?
I got inspired because I was like, these people, these people, they don't have the hair. They import the hair from India, and then they have the factory. That is where I got inspired. When I realized that, oh wow, I can do that.
Just moving a little bit away from the salon business and Porsche hair, I know that giving back to society is very important to you. And a lot of what you are doing with Porsche hair is also about giving back. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Let me start with Porsche hair. You see, there are a lot of youths that they are not employed. And for the sake of employment, we are the ones who will employ them. We won't get a foreigner out there to come and employ our youths. We are the ones who understand where they're coming from. We are the ones who are there for them. If I have an opportunity to employ the youths in my factory, I think I'm okay. Like now, we have over 20 staffs here who are working for us, and they're busy working, they're very hardworking, and they're like this, and they understand the role of hair, and they know what Porsche hair means. It's assembled Asian hair from different Orientals. So when it comes to Porsche hair, I'm giving back to the society in the sense that I'm giving employment to our youths. And then when it comes to Jane, moving out from the salon, Jane as a person, Jane stylist. Jane stylist likes to mentor young talents.
You're known for that. A lot of the staff that even work with you at the salon are people you took under your wing.
Sheila, after mentoring my staffs, I felt like, oh my God, these people have really grown. What else can I do different? I just wanted something different that I've never done before.
Yeah.
This is the time I thought of disabled people. When I went to Kangemi, this lady, her salon burnt down, and then I donated for her 3 dryers and 1 blow dryer and some chairs. I felt like, wow, this is a sister. And then there's no disabled person who have ever come to my salon and asked for a job. Where are they? So when I looked around, I realized the confidence of looking for a job, it's not there. I've gone for hair shows. I've won awards, but I've never seen any disabled person on the hair shows. Where are they? Don't they have talent? I think they have. But who will bring them out there? So I'm stepping up for them, that I want to bring them up. For any disabled person who have the talent, I think now it's my time. For the other people, I think I'll mentor them, yes, but now
you've sown the seed there.
Now I've sown the seed. Now I want to sow the seed on the disabled.
Okay,
yeah,
that is a big deal. Giving back.
Yes,
and so in even training and opening the door for those who are disadvantaged, would you also do the same in the production plant for Porsche hair? For somebody who's disabled and is thinking, I want to come in, I want to fix this hair, I want to make it, teach me, Janie, I'm here. Is that door open also for Porsche?
Yes, for Porsche, for any talent, any technical job, I think I'll be able to train them.
If I buy Porsche hair,
yes,
because if I have sent someone to bring me 10 packs of hair and they don't behave the way I want them to, there's no way I can take it back to anyone. I've spent the money, I'm stuck with a bad product. If someone, picks up Porsche hair and is not happy with it, do you offer that same service where you say, bring it back then?
Yes, we offer that because we have a factory. We know where the problem is coming from. So the client will buy the hair, she has taken 10 pieces, and then one hair is not behaving, or the hairdresser have messed it up where she was. We'll tell our clients, bring it back. And because we have our own factory, we have a solution to untangle the hair, and we'll do everything. And we can even change for you the hair.
Right.
Yes, we have
perfection. So that is a guarantee, which this industry sorely lacks.
Yes.
It's always patapotea with things.
Well, for us, it's not patapotea. Money back, money
Right.
guarantee.
If you're not
we can't
happy
say
with
money
it,
back,
yes,
but
right.
we will change for you the hair.
Right.
Bring back the hair. In case the hair is tangling, just bring it back.
Okay.
In case you take our Porsche hair, bring it back if it's not behaving the way you want it.
But you're also open to teaching people how to take care of the hair.
Yes,
because when you spend that kind of money on the hair, you've got to learn how to take care of it.
On our tag, we've written the care instructions.
Right.
So how to take care of the Porsche hair. So we have the care instruction, and also we can teach you one-on-one.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, looking at the plant and knowing that you've got about 20 plus youthful Kenyans who are employed, who are working, who are trying to make a difference in their lives, and they are now an extension of the hair and beauty industry, what are the challenges for you in coming up with Porsche hair and marketing and pushing and making sure that your vibrant staff stay motivated? What sort of challenges do you face?
The training of the human hair. You see, like in Kenya or in East Africa, we don't have any plant for human hair. So getting these staffs and training them to learn how to the processing of human hair, that has been a very big challenge for me. Because if it was synthetic, we have other brands that they manufacture the synthetic, so you can source the stuffs from them. But for this case, it's about human hair. So it's something new, something green to them. In Kenya, I don't think there's any farm that they have human hair. And also in East Africa, that is Kenya, Uganda. Because I've been going all around to see, I want to learn from other people how their farm they work, which hair product, the way they manufacture, the way they do their hair processing. I didn't see any in East Africa. So this has been a challenge for me for training them. Training them has been a challenge for me, but now they are there to go.
Right,
Yes.
you've spent time, you've invested in
Yes,
them clearly,
yeah.
and things are picking up.
Yes.
Taking a look at the future for you, because we're going to wind up and, thank you so much for making time. You're just the
Thank you.
busiest woman I know. But looking at the future, what do you see for Porsche hair?
I think every Kenyan woman, will wear Porsche hair. In fact, not every Kenyan woman. In fact, most of our clients now, they come from Tanzania. So they order the hair and they take to Tanzania. So I'm seeing East Africa as having the Porsche hair
Right.
on their hair. And Porsche hair is about the human hair.
All right. Finally, for the first time in East Africa, a hair plant that's all about your needs, guaranteeing you Porsche hair is, of course, Porsche hair. Thank you so very much, Jane.
Thank you, Sheila.
It's always a pleasure to see you. And remember, she is online. You can interact with her. Are you going to give me something to give away to one lucky viewer? Just a little something.
I have 2 pieces of hair, and I have Rembesha magazine for the hairdressers.
Yay! I love it, love it,
I
love
have
it.
hair
Yes.
and Rembesha magazine.
We're going
Only
to give them
that.
both. Yes, that
Okay.
is more than enough. How do you get to win? Be sure to check out my social media sites for those details. Today, we thank you for joining us at Porsche Hair Plant with, of course, a celebrity stylist, Jane Okoth. And she's giving you a chance to win. Wait, remember to hit subscribe to this channel because all sorts of wonderful things happen here. Until next time, it's live, love, grow, and live out loud no matter what.
Bye.
Bye.